What's up, YouTube? We back at it again. We looking at some Hi-Rez. Welcome back. Happy Friday. If you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, run over to Hi-Rez's page, please. Go like and subscribe. We're looking at Triggered by the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure there's a weapon pointed directly at him. We'll see where we go. We got bass records, we got turkey legs and shit. If you like what I do, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Criminals get weapons easily, I wanna get weapons easily too. They call me radical, but they didn't call it radical when Hitler was seizing the Jews. Or Fidel Castro was seizing the land, or Mao Zedong was keeping their food. Or Stalin and Lenin and Mussolini was brainwashing and teaching the youth. Between me and you, I wish we didn't have guns, but we live in a world where we do. If she gon' have weapons and he gon' have weapons, then I will be damned if I don't have one too. Government buildings protected with weapons, meanwhile schools are protected with signs that say that we don't allow weapons inside. I'm sure that that's really been saving kids' lives. They call me brainwashing radical just cause the last couple of years I've been changing my mind. Don't even turn on the news anymore nowadays. The media wasting our time. You okay with the guns in the movies and music, not those
Yeah, I haven't watched the news in years. There's nothing positive or wonderful about reading. I mean, the news is it's just it's just always hate being spewed around left to right, division cause, etc., etc. It's interesting too. Like I think he lives in Florida, right? I live in Arizona. I think it's equally as easy to buy weapons in both states. And I'm not a weapon guy. I grew up in San Diego. I don't hunt. I've never had intentions of hurting anything or anybody. Um, but like when there were like legit riots and you know loitering and shit going on in the streets, like within like half a mile from my place years ago, I'm like, all right, well, if it comes to a point at any point in time, it's going to be me or you. I'm going to choose me all the time, right? So I do own weapons. They are safely tucked away, but I get what he's saying though.
exercising their rights. You do not care when black children get shot in Chicago, but mad when the cop is just white. And if the lyrics been pissing you off in this song, then you only mad cause I'm right. I know you the type, just blaming the right. It probably help you sleep better at night, but truth is ain't nobody coming to save you, so I'm gonna suggest you protect your own life. I ain't a Democrat, I ain't Republican, I'm just a rapper showing you the light.
That sounds like a children choir in the background. It's interesting how that was done. That the hook on that. Yeah, man. I mean, he's kind of chosen his lane to bring light to stay in the political nonsense lane. And I'm pretty sure like I talked to him. I, I don't know, like or messaged him whatever this week, and I think like he was getting shadow banned on Instagram and shit, like for whatever. I didn't see what he posted. I think he was just at like a party, and they were like taking down his stuff, and it was it's kind of crazy, but it's if you choose a lane that goes against the grain, um, and you're not looking for fame, they might check your brain, um, and call you insane.
The biggest mass genocides were always the government on their own people. I'm not gonna wait around for the sequel. All of these people in power are evil. All these celebs are protected by weapons, but they criticizing us all from their throne. They live behind guard gates that have armed guards, but don't want you protecting your home. Tell me how you gonna be both anti-gun and anti-police all at the same time. If you don't have weapons and they don't have weapons, then tell me please, who gonna be stopping the crime? So you want the government having the weapons? I've seen this before in most recent of times. Defund the police, burn down the streets. That wasn't an accident, that was designed. Politicians are protected by guns, so why the hell shouldn't we? I think that my family that died in the Holocaust, honestly, they would agree. And how come if I support guns in America, I'm just
It's such a weird thing too. It's like to think that like at any point in time, if you ask like old Zach, well, I am old, past Zach, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm usually an arm's length of a weapon, or two, right? So weapons everywhere, right? But regardless, it's crazy like that's like the norm for me. Same thing with my truck. Um, it's not because I'm an angry person. No, it's because I love my person. So I love me and my people that I like, more than people I don't know. So it's and it's no, it's not a left or right thing. I don't think. You can find some far left people that that are anti weapons and I get that. Honestly, I do. You look at countries that are that ban weapons, and they have a lot less crime for that reason. They are ridiculously easy to attain, and if left in the hands of the irresponsible or the angry, then shit happens. But you don't need a gun to kill people. You need a dumbass to kill people. Really, seriously. Um, and that's where it stems from. But if you remove the gun, you remove the abilities of the dumbass, right? To some extent, knives. There's other ways of doing harm that you could probably easily figure out, and that's um, but you know, I don't know. It's wild, man. It's wild.
That is a racist Republican, but if we arm in Ukraine, it's stunning and brave. They clapping like seals and they loving it. A school shooter killed my cousin, and the damn city did nothing. Both parties just politicized it. No one
Is that true? His cousin? I didn't know that at all. That's my dude. I should know that.
did nothing. Both parties just politicized it. No one offered nothing constructive. They told the cops to wait outside. They told them not to rush it. I got no love for the government. God the only one I'm trusting.
I don't know who we can trust. All we really got is us. They coming for the ones you love. Ain't nobody taking my guns.
Well, we do want to turn now to a growing trend in gun sales in America. So far this year, the FBI has conducted more than 28 million firearm background checks, and among them is an increasing number of women. An industry trade group says women have accounted for about 40% of gun sales in recent years.
Thank you so much for watching that brand new video. I appreciate y'all. As usual, the merch always sells out thanks to y'all. So today we're dropping a brand new piece. Less 1984, more 1776. Grab your t-shirt before it's sold out. Hit the description box down below and grab yourself one today. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
All right, so obviously you guys are familiar with those years. My man's just being patriotic with it. Yeah, dude. I didn't need to break apart bars there. That was more of a, tell it like it is. It's crazy though with like I can't use an F word or the S word at all, or there's a lot of words that like will get flagged right away. But there's no problem promoting weaponry and whatnot. I could bring all my guns into one room and do a walkthrough video on cleaning them, and and people probably watch that shit. But they're never used, so they don't really need cleaning. But at the moment, but no problem posting that, right? No, I like that he stands behind his convictions. He's got his own sort of, he's got his lane, and he's just trying to speak for Americans that, and shed light on. And he brought up a ton of just different atrocities, genocides, murders, etc., racial, anti-Semitic, um, you name it. But and yeah, I mean that's the shit they hide from you in history books, right? So it's good seeing musicians, trying to learn people about some things. Anyways, go support Rez, please. That's my guy. Go check out his merch as well. I will as well. Like if you like, comment down below. Subscribe. We'll talk to you on the next.